everybody. It is great to be back and chatting with you. Just want to give you an update on this past weekend. I honestly don't even remember what my last message entailed. Feels like it was so long ago. And it's crazy because the days seem to be flying by. I am actually at the end of week number 2, and tomorrow will start my third week here in Tanzania. So the hotel had its Wi Fi down for probably about 3 days. And I never realized how much I rely on data until you don't have it, right? You don't know how much you need something until you don't have it. But thankfully, it is back up. But it was totally frustrating to be without data. I missed a couple of really important meetings, which was difficult. I tried to do them on my phone, which is definitely not the best option. I actually ran through my entire 15 gigabytes of data that I purchased for the month here. So I'm going to have to purchase some more data. And, honestly, I'm considering whether or not I should be disputing this with the hotel, because the primary reason for me staying in the hotel versus in the volunteer house was I needed to have reliable data, so that I can continue to do business while I'm away. And not being able to do that and missing out on deals kind of defeats the purpose. So I'm really trying to decide whether or not I need to bring this to their attention and ask them at the very least to provide some additional data for me, or some type of discount on something else. But aside from that, happy I got back this afternoon and the data was back. I was on safari all weekend. I did a 3 day safari, went to 3 different parks that I will tell you about, and it was a great experience, honestly. I was initially booked with a safari through THE, the organization that I am working with, but for whatever reason, there was an issue with them booking the lodge and they ended up canceling on me last minute. I think I told you about this in my last video. But I found another organization to safari with. I honestly would not recommend them either. But I was able to go and experience it. And overall, it was a good experience. I just don't know that I would recommend it to someone who has not gone on safari before. So the first day was absolutely amazing. They picked me up from here at the hotel in Arusha to take me to the lodge. Had breakfast at the lodge. Met the people that I would be on safari with. They were actually a group of. It was one couple and another young lady who was there celebrating her college graduation. So it was 4 of us in the safari jeep. Got along beautifully. The driver was very knowledgeable and friendly. The food, I have to say, was amazing. The entire 3 days of the safari, the food was very good. Probably the best food that I've eaten since I've been here the last 2 weeks. So that was good. And I also say I got the best sleep that I've gotten since I've been here, also in that lodge. And the lodge was nothing fancy at all. I actually think this hotel has better amenities and better upkeep than that at the lodge. But I was just happy not to have to sleep outside in a tent, in the cold, on the ground, in a sleeping bag. My back hurts. So I need a bed to sleep in. So I'm glad that I did the little upgrade to the lodge. Even though it was nothing fancy, I'm glad I was able to do that and get some sleep. But anyway, day one was great. My favorite of the 3 days. I don't know if it was because it was the newness of it, but the animals were like out and about and saying hello the entire time. I got some great shots with the elephants. The lions were so close to us. They were literally walking right next to the Jeep. The elephants crossed right in front of us in order to continue onto their paths. The giraffes were gorgeous. The zebras. I mean, you name it, we saw it. I saw 4 of the big 5. The rhino, I don't really consider having seen that because it was so far away. I had to look at it through binoculars, so I don't really consider that having seen it. But technically, I saw 4 of the big 5. The only thing I did not see was the leopard. But that was good. On the second day, that day was cut a little bit short. One of the girls who was in the safari had to get to the airport. I'm not sure why they scheduled it that way or didn't schedule a separate driver for her to take her to the airport, but they ended our game drive early so that they can take her to the airport and get her there. I thought that was a little bit unfair, if I'm being honest. I paid for a full day, but it was cut to, I wouldn't even call it a half a day, it was like a third of a day. Um, so I was not happy about that. But when I got back to the lodge, I just, some people went in the pool. It wasn't for me. Did not do that. But there is a market not far. So I took a walk over, looked at the market, did a little bit of shopping for stuff that I had no business buying. But I got some stuff for my mom and my sister. So I'm sure they'll be happy when I get back to see their little knickknacks that I bought them. And then on day 3, which is today, we got up early, 5 o'clock in the morning, to go to Nurungnago. Okay, I'm pronouncing it totally wrong, y'all. But Nurungnago. All right, I'm not even gonna try. So we went to that conservation, and again had a beautiful time. We went down into the crater. The pictures are amazing, breathtaking, honestly. And what I can say I took from safari was, while I've never really been an outdoor person, being able to be out there was literally breathtaking, like so beautiful. Like, to think that there's so much land and so much more world than what we're accustomed to and what we see on the day to day, to be out, to be like in the middle of it all, and to see the animals so free, just living, right? For me, it left me in awe, just thinking about how blessed I am to be able to experience this. Um, this trip on a whole is something that I feel like people dream about their entire lives, of doing some of these things that I'm able to do, giving back to other people, being out to be able to be in nature, going to Africa on a whole. These are all things that I think many of us have dreamt of and thought about doing. And I feel so blessed to be able to actually be here and to live it. So that is really my update. When I got back, the internet was back up, so I'm recording, and hopefully I will be able to post this for you all tonight. But I hope you enjoy some of the video footage and photos that I have posted throughout this video, so you could see some of the things that I witnessed on safari. I will make another video maybe tomorrow or the day after, just to continue to update you. To all of the moms out there, the aunties, the godmothers, the teachers who step in as mothers, thank you and happy Mother's Day. It is definitely a day that we need to recognize, because the work of a woman is like none other. So I honor you, even as a mom myself. I honor you. And to my own mom, happy Mother's Day to you, to my sister, to my aunties. Love you all, and I can't wait to see you back in the US soon. Take care, everyone.